In this video, I'm sharing the full Call of Dragons PvP Talent Tree guide so you can understand exactly how to build your heroes for real PvP fights. We're also going to talk about the Call of Dragons best PvP heroes right now based on the actual open field performance, not just theory. And to be fair, this is something that I actually check it out, or I actually test from the best mage in Call of Dragons, and this is Hist. Obviously, for the people who didn't watch the guns video, you can go on his channel and check it out, the video. But I wanted to test these legions, and I'm going to share with you real data. I want to point out also that currently I'm fighting under enemy territory, so if you think those results are very nice, you can see the results when you're fighting under your alliance territory, or if you get some title. Obviously I have actually Mana Stone and I have Bitter End opened, so you know this thing is actually giving something in extra. But at the end of the day, we're looking for these mages and the performance of these mages that, to be fair, is actually crazy. It's absolutely crazy. But I have one legion that is not performing that well. We're also going to go there. These Call of Dragons PvP Talent Tree builds are one I personally use and I see working consistently in open field battles. So let's jump over the Talent Tree. Obviously, this is maybe the most people are looking right now. So I have you, Ming, as a commander. As you can see, again, I actually try and copy the best mage Talent Tree. So this is the Talent Tree that I'm using. Here we're having 1.5% more damage do. This is applying for basically everything: artifacts, pets, normal attack, hero skill damage, everything. That's what I think is absolutely brutal, this one. And we're having 37% march speed. This is full synchronization between all of the marches. And yeah, this is actually oh my god, somebody's actually attacking me. Oh brother, okay, let's get some safe place. Well, it is what it is. Right now recording this video, again we're fighting under enemy territory, so we can actually get pretty decent results from this. So going hero by hero, this is your Ming Talent Tree build. You can pause and actually copy this build. Absolutely awesome. Again, 37% mage speed synchronization. The next build is for Bertrand. Again, it's basically close to same. We're having this strange to strange and also some march speed. Again, you can pause the video and copy these talents. The third one is going to be Liliya. This is the talent tree for Liliya. Here we actually go on the go in the skill talent tree, because we're going to use Liliya with Theia, so we want to boost the performance of Liliya. So we even get here this extra 8% hero skill damage, more hero skill damage, and again some synchronization between the marches is applied. Also, since Liliya is with Theia, with Celestials, Theia is going to give you 20% march speed. Very, very important, so you don't actually need that much march speed right here. So going over the second hero that I use as a commander is actually Thunderlyn. Here we also get for the PvP also some control, to be fair, which giving some rage regeneration. I actually think to actually change this talent tree because I don't like it. I mean, it's Thunderlyn with Maggrat. Maggrat don't care over this getting 50% more rage, and we're having like this thing like 2 times. I'm not quite sure Thunderlyn is doing that much damage, so maybe there's going to be some changes here. Let's say it like this, but this is my Thunderlyn talent tree. And finally we're going to jump, I think I go over all of them. 1, 2, 3. Oh yeah, Hsiang. This is Hsiang talent tree, obviously from PvP. Getting this one is very good one, Army Invader. And we also get for the support Talent Tree, getting some extra healing and etc. Now I pair my Hsiang with Valen. I want to point out this thing, and Hsiang with Valen is actually performing very nice. This is Valen, 31k, 183. Obviously here they hit me when I was just recording this thing, so I get, you know, something in the hospital, but it's very solid, very solid Legion. And right now I'm going to give you my honest Call of Dragons PvP hero tier list based on the real fights, merits and troop I lose. Now from these 5 legions, on the first place obviously is going to be Ming with Gromara. This is so far, as you can see, I sent in hospital 500,000 of the enemy troops, and my hero is, it was actually, as you can see how many troops left, is like maybe 20% less from his troops, and he already have sent it in the hospital 500,000 troops. On the second place I can say is actually Liliya Theia, even though that right now Bertrand Tocher is having better performance, but I believe Liliya Theia is crazy, is doing crazy amount of job. Here you can see the performance of Liliya Theia and what they do. Now what I like about Liliya Theia is Theia is giving 15% more hero skill damage, also is giving march speed, also is giving more attack. Obviously I'm running Liliya Theia with Celestials, so this is in general the results, but if we go further you're going to see that Liliya Theia is actually outperforming the Bertrand and Tocher. So I can say they are on the place number 2. Here we have like 24k, here we have 27. So Liliya Theia is very close, to be fair, very close. Yeah, here I get a little more deaths than normal. But yeah, on the second place I can say is Liliya Theia. Theia is also giving some shield. On the third place I can say, and I can put there, is going to be Bertrand Tocher. Bertrand Tocher is still very solid legion. As you can see, the performance is not that bad from point of how many you sent in the hospital and how many you get in the hospital. And yeah, here is like 14k. From time to time Hsiang and Valen catch up, but the difference is not that big. The majority of the cases Bertrand and Tocher is actually outperforming my Ming with Valen. So I can put them on the place number 3. On the place number 4 is going to be Ming with Valen. Now this is something new that I test right now. The reason I actually go with Ming with Valen because I don't have Bahorn. My Bahorn is still in progress. I don't know where I'm going to level up this bad boy. Is very good one. 25% critical rate for Celestials is amazing. It's basically amazing, but I have no idea where I'm going to level up this bad boy. And on the last place is going to be Thunderlyn with Maggrat. Now a lot of people, you know, speak that this is crazy legion, and as you can see it's doing fine. I cannot say it's actually something wild, something crazy, just doing fine. Now we're not looking for legions that are just doing fine. So here is the thing, for Thunderlyn and Maggrat, I think I have to touch the Talent Tree, also the pet. Boy, this legion is having pretty solid pet. If I go over the Thunderlyn, okay, my Thunder Elegy is actually level 1. I'm guilty over this thing, is level 1, okay? But the pet is my best pet here. I mean, this is Seraphic Firejack. Look at this pet. This pet is crazy. I really like this pet. Just crazy one. Okay, not crazy like a Kraken pet, but for your boy Burgas is very nice one. And if you're searching for a Call of Dragons best PvP builds, this video break down what exactly work in the current meta. And I'm a strong believer that in this current meta, this is actually the legions that are working the best. Now obviously, since I was here and I was recording, I get hit, but in general so far this is the performance of my legions. And as you can see, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I mean, yes, I can actually go Super Saiyan, or at least try to do Super Saiyan and get even better results. But if I scroll up, you're going to see that the majority of the reports are not that bad. So I'm strong believer that these talent trees and PvP talent trees in Call of Dragons is right now what have to be used. Exception is obviously the Thunderlyn. I have to make some changes. Maybe I'm going to go and get this strange to strange. I think it's going to work better with Maggrat, not this rage regenerations. But we're going to see. We're going to see what idea is going to come to my mind, so we can even improve this build and get even better results. And since I show you the talent tree, let me explain the Call of Dragons PvP talent tree in a simple way, so you know why each point matter in the PvP. And we already spoke about this spell. I'm going to just point out from the talent tree that what I think is the most valuable take from, if you're looking just for the talent trees here. This is Army of Valor. 1% every 10 seconds. You're going to, and this is damage do. Again, damage do is applying to everything: artifacts, pets, normal attack, hero skill damage, everything. And if you're a mage, you want to have everything. So yeah, here you can easily get the 3%. The other point is actually this one. Your legion deals like 3% more damage, basically 1.5% more damage. This is the second crucial point. Here we're getting from the Mage talent tree this extra 4% hero skill damage and the March synchronization. I think this is what actually matter here. As you can see, I actually go for all of the three just to have the March synchronization. Maybe this March synchronization is the cost that Thunderlyn have to pay, but it is what it is. Now some other hero, maybe we're going to go over the Ming. As you can see, we have these two. Now this spell is also very nice. It's basically adding 10% defense penetration on the target for 5 seconds. This can be done every 30 seconds. So if you stack this one, it's just going to do crazy amount of damage. From time to time, you're going to see when casting rage skill, your legion has 25% chance to get a shield. This most likely you're going to see it with Liliya, because I'm running Liliya Theia. Yeah, as you can see. And this is just because it's buff. And each of the buffs is when joining a buff effect, your legion has 20% chance to get synergy and basically increase the hero skill damage by 10% for 5 seconds. So this one, every small thing is basically adding up over the power of the Liliya. So this is the second big how to say it, big find out in these builds, if I can say it. Here we're not going for the critical damage, we're directly go for the synergy. We're looking for more hero skill damage to be done at the end of the day. And here we have like more hero skill damage that can actually go up to 8%, which is absolutely wild, especially if you have the survivability on the battlefield. It's just crazy. So let's talk about the heroes, if I didn't already mention that. Those are the Call of Dragons open field PvP heroes that perform well when fighting, get chaotic and messy. So the heroes I'm using is just going to go like this. It's going to be Hsiang with Valen, with the Phoenix Eye, Thunderlyn with Maggrat, with the Thunder Elegy, Bertrand Tocher with the Mirage Orb, Liliya Theia with Infernal Flame, and we have Ming with Grumara with Dragon Fate. This is the artifacts and the heroes. From point of pets, we actually make some upgrades over our pets because pets are very bad. My pets are very bad, let's say it like this. So this is the Liliya pet. Obviously this the town skill is 3-star. This is what you can see. Bertrand pet, we make this thing 2-star, but still need a lot of work. Some of these spells is not even for this pet. This is Sound Lizard, we make this one 2-star and we add some rage regeneration. Look at this thing, 27 plus 25 rage every second, can be triggered once every 8 seconds, 10% chance. And this is a solid, this is like 5% from the total rate. You can just get it by your pet. Absolutely wow. Now this is Ming. This one is a 3-star. Here we're having some critical damage and we're having some critical rate. Still, I don't know with this rose over the pets, but it's very bad. I mean, I cannot change my flaming manticore. I spent like 5,000 regenerating potions, and I'm still using this pet like this, just 4 slots, which is, you know, mind-blowing. But yeah, this is the pets that currently I'm using right now. And after we cover the current Call of Dragons PvP meta heroes and why some of them dominate the open field fights, we're going to look at Call of Dragons PvP pairing that actually synergize instead of wasting talents. And so far, from point of synergy, I think all of the legions are working well. Thunderlyn Maggrat is actually depending on something else. I mean, this legion I actually tested back in the days, but it's just not working for me. It's just so bad. Bad performance. 26k EK. Yeah, we're getting some good traits in form of Severantly Wounded and etc. But we can do way better. I mean, for some people, this type of traits may look good, but for me, it basically needs some improvement. This is again 32-39. Here is even more horrible. We even get, how to say it, negative traits. This is one of them. And here I think we also get some huge, no, this is actually positive traits, but we actually hit some donkeys and something like this. So yeah, oh my god, we just have to move out of here. So many cavalry, brother. Everybody's spamming cavalries these days. It is what it is. So if you're playing mages, this is the Call of Dragons Mage PvP Talent Tree setup that will help you survive longer and deal consistent damage. So what we cover in this video, it was actually Call of Dragons, Liliya, oh my god, oh. we cover Call of Dragons, Liliya PvP build, also Ming PvP build, we cover Hsiang PvP build, also Thunderlyn PvP build, and Bertrand PvP build. So far we're up to generation 4, so this video is just reflecting the Call of Dragons PvP Talent Tree meta for 2025 based on the current open field results. This is what this video right now is just covering. Oh my god. So yeah guys, this will be for this video. Check out this video, you may get some extra information there and also some testing or whatever. I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.